Meanwhile, the National Economic and Development Authority sees the continued growth of the country's economy. This is despite the recent disasters that hit the country. Freddie Abando reports.
This of natural calamities which hit the country in 2013. The President's Chief Economic Advisor, Secretary Arsenio Balisacan of NEDA, is optimistic growth will be sustained for 2014. Growth for 2013 is projected between 6 to 7%. Balisacan stressed the same will be attained for this year.
We will continue with the push for good governance, institutional reforms, inclusiveness as foundations for a prosperous country. We are maintaining the targets that we had indicated in the original 2011-2016 plan, but we are enhancing the capacity of economic growth to deliver quality employment, and we need to sharpen our policy instruments, our programs, that they would be able to generate more remunerative employment for our fast-growing labor force.
This early, the National Economic Authority is reviewing the Philippine Development Plan to determine which sectors of the economy will boost growth. Balisacan called it a rebalancing of the plan to ensure it generates more high-quality jobs to reduce poverty incidence. Greater focus is being given to manufacturing given its performance in 2013.
We'll need to see and sustain the effort to develop manufacturing, revive the manufacturing sector, particularly agribusiness. We need to get the tourism moving faster, the logistics and infrastructure. Our business process management will continue to have a major push, and so on. And the other effort that we want to achieve in the next 3 years is to continue the effort of the push for rebalancing our economy, so that it is not dependent on just a few sectors. The kind of rebalancing we are looking at is quite different from our neighbors are doing to rebalance the economy.
Balisacan admits that the impact of several typhoons, to include Yolanda, which was the strongest to hit the country, will affect growth projections. However, Balisacan is confident that with the implementation of the rehabilitation and reconstruction program, there is great promise for many of the affected areas to recover. Balisacan said Ray will generate jobs and livelihood opportunities. He said the government has the resources to fund the initial fund of 140 billion pesos for Ray. Aside from domestic sources, the country's development partners are fully committed to the reconstruction.
We would want to have more investments, more exports, while at the same time also building on the capacity of our domestic economy to get domestic consumption as a foundation for growth. The reconstruction should allow us to offset those losses and help build up the momentum for growth. Is that we will be able to put that in place, the reconstruction and the latter part of the recovery phase of and that I believe will be able to get us going, recover some of those losses that we have had in the last quarter.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.